I told y'all. Bad Mike told you time and time again.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'll be true with two hurts with a Z coming at you with another episode of the Exclusive World of Wrestling. Took a week off last week. Had a couple things going on, and so you know, the duty calls. Um, I'm gonna jump right into a couple of things. First thing I'm gonna talk about NXT. NXT right now stepping the game up a little bit. They're gonna have a little war games type scenario that's going on between the NXT rosters and the TNA rosters. Um, the team captains for the two brands for NXT, you got JC Jane and the new TNA champion Ricky Saints. Congratulations to Ricky Saints for unseating Obafemi. And on the TNA side, um, you got Santana and you got Kalani Jordan, who's actually part of the NXT roster, but she is the TNA Knockouts champion, and they've selected their teams. It's going to be four person for each team going to be 4-person team, and it's going to be they're going to have basically you know how they go. They go at it, war game style, war game style. Um, I don't know who to pick in that. Both teams got some decent. Both teams, men's and women, got some decent performers on it. Headlining the TNA team for the men would be probably I would say Moose. Headlining the NXT team for the men, I would guess I would dare I say Ricky Saints. Um, on the NXT team for the women, you got Jada Parker. I'm gonna talk about her in a minute, and you got Jada Parker and Sol Ruka. Um, and I forget who they got over on the TNA team. So that goes down next Tuesday. So expect a good battle with that. Also, they got a feud going on right now between Jada Parker and Lash Legend. I uh, I don't know how to feel about this feud because I feel like they're doing this. They trying to X one of them out. They've been going back and forth. Um, Lash won, just won. Both of those girls are immensely talented. I think they both should already be main roster people. Because I just look at how fast they brought up, and then it's no slight toward these young ladies, toward with Stephanie Vaquer and Julia and Lyra Lyra Vaqueria, Lyra Vaqueria. I think Jada and Lash are just as talented as these girls. They definitely better on the mic, both of them, and they definitely got more charisma than those girls. But we're just gonna see how that plays out. Shakara Jackson, who she's now in TNA. I forgot this the her wrestling name. Uh, she showed back up, and she's now part of the TNA um, War Games type roster. All right. On Friday Night SmackDown, you had a triple threat between Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton. Whole lot of shit went on in that match. You had a major botch. Probably had a couple of more botches. Um, but the thing everybody's talking about is the ugly bump that Jade Cargill got on the spot that they had outside the ring when Nia threw her into the steel stairs. And let me say this: I'm one person in the past. I've been a little critical of Nia about her recklessness. But to my understanding, Jay got that gas because she failed to protect herself. She got a nasty little gash on her forehead. So people out there, let's not rush to judgment on Nia on that. Um, you gotta first thing you gotta do is protect yourself. And each one of these, and every superstar knows that. The first thing you got to do is protect yourself, and then you got to protect your opponent. So I don't know if Jay gonna be out for any type of time because I've seen the gash. It's a pretty ugly one. Uh, we're gonna see how that right there plays out. All right, you got coming up in Saudi Arabia, you're gonna have the champion versus champion, which means you're gonna have Seth Rollins going up against Cody. Last year, Cody, the inaugural one, Cody won it. I mean, it's hard to call this. I would probably give the advantage to Seth because he got a faction with him. They went in. They cut decent promos on each other Monday night. Didn't get too ugly. Um, in a perfect world, I would love for Cody to beat Seth again, but I already know how this thing goes. If Seth don't win, he gonna cry. He gonna cry forever on it. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably let Seth go over and get that get that title. Something else for him to get that ring, if you will. Something else for him to you know have I guess under his belt. Make sure y'all hit them buttons when y'all come on. Make sure y'all hit them buttons. Make sure y'all hit Truth Sports and Entertainment, Mad Mike Twitter, and I think I got Mr. White's channel on here as well. Like, share, subscribe. Roman Reigns, the OTC, returned on Monday night, and he got involved in a match between the Bronson Breaker and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker and the twins, Jimmy and Jay Uso. Came in, he pretty much he brought a chair with him and he cleaned house. And at the end of the match, um, you could see him, popping Jay up while Jimmy's on the side. It's just funny how this shit's playing out. And I don't. It's about to be some more drama with this bloodline thing. You can already see it forming. It's just like the roles reverse. At one point, it was Jimmy It was Jimmy with Roman, and then Jay was the guy, was the outcast. Now it looked like he about to reverse it, and where it's gonna be Jay with Roman and Jimmy be the outcast. So we gonna see how we gonna definitely see how that plays out. I wanted to speak on something going back to TNA. Apparently, this is some bizarre shit to me. Former TNA Knockouts champion Masha Slamovich um, has been accused of domestic violence by her former partner, who's an independent wrestler, a guy who goes by the name of Akira. Um, whose real name is Alexander Atkinson. And the weird thing about it, usually when you hear this type of stuff, who the person is getting accused of said act would probably deny it. But the interesting thing about Masha is she's owned up to it. This kind of it's kind of weird because usually when you hear about some domestic violence, of course, normally it's the man being the aggressor in the in the situation. But in this case, it's the woman being the aggressor. Um, I mean, they got evidence. They got screenshots of text messages and pictures and all that stuff there. So right now, TNA has has started an investigation. Um, I don't know what's going to come of it. I don't know if her job is in jeopardy. She's in jeopardy of being suspended or losing some money. But this is never a good look. Whenever you start talking about domestic violence, that's something that's a problem. That's a problem, and a lot of companies don't want to be a part of anything that resembles that. Nobody wants to be a part of any type of domestic violence. Um, Apparently, Masha came out and spoke on it, and she has apologized to her fans. She apologized to her former partner. And like I say, it's just kind of weird. It's kind of funny that the woman is the aggressor in this. Damn, Masha, my, hey, she living up to her name, Masha Slam. I wonder if she slam. I don't know what's going on, but something interesting. Masha kind of alluded to that it was that the domestic violence was just not one sided. Both parties were involved. Um, okay, we got a senator coming in the house. Come on in here, Senator Palpatine. Um, Mike, would you like to? I mean, what if anything you know about this situation? This domestic violence situation with Masha Slamovich and her former partner Akira. I mean, what?
Um, I I haven't heard much. Yeah, I don't know much about that, to be honest. I saw it, but I don't really know much about it. My thing is that's kind of
That's crazy,
a no
bro.
big deal. It's like to most wrestling fans, they don't care because they like who they like. So in the wrestling world, it's not that big of a deal, but in reality, it's a huge deal.
The, the strange thing about it, she's not denying it.
Yeah, and that's what I mean by that. Like that's what like man, I don't even like bring state a lot of stuff up, but it's just certain wrestlers get get the privilege of not being like it not being a big deal. Like they could literally do anything to people and their fans will forgive them. We've seen it time and time again.
Well, TNA is conducting an investigation. What can happen? Can she lose a job? I mean, is it something that she can lose a job about? I mean, get suspended, fined? I mean, because I know a lot of companies. Whether it don't matter what kind of company it is, they don't like touching that domestic violence shit. I mean,
Hmm.
because for one, it's a distraction. Um, I touched on earlier about the um, I try to tell the people not to go too hard going back to SmackDown on the situation in the triple threat match between Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton. A lot of fans are hell livid at Nia. Could you please tell them why Nia shouldn't be blamed?
Because it happens in wrestling. Like that's as real as I could be. This happens in wrestling. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Where you've seen guys fall on their head during matches, and like I said, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like it's wrestling. A lot of stuff is, you know, a lot of it is. Um, I don't want to say a lot of it is spots in it, but that's what happens when you have in wrestling. It's all about spots. Like people don't really take it seriously, but these types of things can happen in wrestling because of spots. That's why I'm not a big fan of a lot of these high flying aerial things, and then
Yeah,
like because it's spotty.
I,
Like
I
a
I've
lot of
never
wrestlers
been
just think about spots these days. Fans, I should say.
I've never been a big fan of that spot where what an athlete get thrown into them stairs because it's just so much
Could
can
go
fucking
wrong.
it's so much can go wrong
Yeah.
and that proved to be true because Jay got a nice gash on her forehead and to my understanding and maybe you can elaborate on this was it more so Nia was a little too heavy handed or Jay
Nah,
didn't
nah.
protect herself.
It, nah, Naya did what she was supposed to do. It be aggressive as a big. All right, she's a big. She's the Undertaker. She's Kane. She's Big Show. That's what she's Brock Lesnar. That's what she's supposed to be at a women's division. It's up to the talent when you that type of spot to protect yourself, in my opinion.
And so, any word on Jade? Is she gonna be out for any extended period of
I
time?
don't expect I don't expect I haven't seen anything on it.
I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10 she in concussion protocol. I mean,
No, that's like it's with TKO, it's a regulated business anyway, and a lot of the boxing, a lot of that stuff is come into play. So like it's a lot of regulations on wrestlers as it is anyway. It's not where it used to be, where it didn't have uh, any governing body. Like now, wrestling is governed a lot more than what they used to be. So that's a given that she's going to be in concussion protocol.
All right, it's Saudi Arabia. You're gonna have champion versus champion. And that's Seth Rollins against Cody. Um, it's gonna be the second year that they do this. Uh, give me a prediction.
As far as Saudi Arabia is concerned,
Yeah, Seth against Cody for the. I'm drawing a blank on what's the name. What's gonna be the name of that paid live event? You remember?
I don't.
Okay. Well,
Is it in?
Last year Cody won it. Who did he? Was it Gunther? Yeah, I think Cody beat Gunther last year. And so this year, it's gonna be him and Seth, and I'm giving the nod to Seth because Cody don't have a
Crown
faction.
Jewels, you mean?
Crown Jewel, yeah, Crown Jewel. Um, Cody don't have a faction that Seth does.
Mm-mm.
Um, oh, Sam said Clash of Champions. That's still Crown Jewel though, right?
It's Crown Jewel.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell going on? Okay, what the hell is going on with these cousins? Roman shows up Monday, helps out Jimmy and Jay against the Bronson Breaker, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end it looked like it's funny because it seems like the roles are reversed now. Once upon a time it was Jimmy
Mm-hmm.
with,
That was
with
skeptical.
it was Jimmy that was with Roman, and Jay was kind of distancing himself. Now it looks like Jimmy getting in his feelings. Uh, is there anything to this? What we got? What's going to take place?
I mean, there's been history between the brothers too. Like they had a whole WrestleMania shot at them going at each other. So this is normal activity between them guys.
Are they trying to heel turn Jay again?
I don't. I guess, but I think it's just a good storyline to be honest.
Okay.
I don't even want to think that deep. 'Cause I just think this is just good storyline with those guys because they always get the best storyline because they obviously they top guys in the company, so they're gonna get the best storylines. I think it's just all right. Will Jimmy turn on both of them or he walk out on them because Jay did he walked out first and now it's 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 Jimmy looking sideways at Jay. But that's what Jimmy he's always looked at him sideways.
Well, it's kind of making sense because I mean we all know even though she in the early stages, Naomi's preggo, so I'm pretty sure he gonna he's gonna probably take some time off anyway to be with her. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what? Where's Gunther?
I have no idea.
You know what? It seems like is Gunther getting the Brock Lesnar treatment because it seems like he only comes around when his name is in the hat for a title shot.
Hmm.
I mean, you ever noticed that? Because I have.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Yeah,
other
I have. But he's kind of on the older stage of things too. He's not a young guy.
I mean, or is he doing some work for the company overseas or what? Like, what's going on with him? He pops in and pops out. That's something, you know. This
I all I know he was there one week and then it's almost
he,
like they wrote him out, but didn't explain anything.
all right. This storyline between the Kabuki Warriors, uh, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. Why am I smelling they gonna cross Rhea Ripley?
I mean, I can see that happening, but it wouldn't make sense because EO, like I said, EO. I
So
mean,
they
she
make it.
just got a massive like she's probably one of the most important wrestlers in that female division.
Is it some
So I
jealousy? Is it some jealousy with Oscar and Kyrie?
no, I definitely see Oscar.
Most of
Oscar's being portrayed as the manipulative sister out of the three.
any update on Bianca?
No, hmm.
Because I thought she'd be back by now.
Yeah, she like I heard that she's having more trouble with that finger than they originally thought, and I think that's the thing. They just being cautious with it.
Man,
I
man,
think
man.
I mean, she deserve a timeout. Like she's been going hard just as much as Charlotte, and I mean, to be honest, they gave Alexa. Alexa had almost a year and a half off. Like, I mean,
Shit, Alexa
she
was going a
did.
while, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said Alexa. She had the little skin cancer graph
Okay.
thing, and she went out for a few months, and then after that, she found out that she was pregnant, and then she was gone for about a year. So it was about a year and a half.
That's what
It
I'm
was.
afraid is gonna happen with Bianca, man.
I mean, she's 36, bro. Like she already said she got baby fever, but she really don't want to. I mean, they get when you get close to 40, shit, everything start hitting you.
And it looked like it looked like the damn. See, it's just everything kind of adding up because it looked like Tez and Angelo look like they about to split. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
how I'm not concerned with Tez being a singles guy. What about Angelo? You think he can hold it down?
I mean, I don't look. I see wrestlers for what they are. And sometimes wrestlers just want to be able to kind of just have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Just to be on their own. I think it's more so the fans than anything that is calling for this. There's no real need. Like I think he can hold his own, but like I said, like all these refs they want Ford, they want Ted to be up here, to be like everybody. They want everybody to have a championship and have a championship run.
Yeah.
And I despise that way of thinking for wrestlers. Some people don't need like Undertaker didn't need a championship belt.
Where
You
does
know
this
what I'm
leave
saying?
B-Fab?
Austin didn't need it. Rock didn't need it. Like a lot of guys, Kane didn't need a championship belt. Like it
Right.
was so much bigger than the belt itself. And I think, some superstar. I didn't think Bray Wyatt needed the championship belt because his character was it relied on his
Polarizing,
ability just to sell within it. He was an actor,
larger than
in the
life.
ring. He was larger than life. That's what he was, and that's why I think like Tez is such a good. I think Tez reminds me of a lot like R-Truth. He reminds me of R-Truth. He doesn't need a champion. Like they're so well liked
Strong
and funny,
personality.
naturally funny and shit. Like they don't. I don't think Ted need a championship, but you got his fans, and they be man, y'all racist for not giving him a championship run. Like everything got to be race related. Or Triple H are trying to hold him back. Like not everybody gonna be champion, bro.
Okay. So where does this leave B-Fab?
I mean, it's a lot of the thing is with women, man. It's like I don't know. I really don't know with women. It's kind of hard to get it's hard to kind of get a read on what they want to do with women wrestling because a lot of the behind the scene politics, they want this woman to get a push and all that, and it's like I don't know.
I
I
mean,
like B-Fab though.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like it.
and I think they like her. I think they like her because that whole faction of Hit Row, she the last thing left.
Mm-hmm.
I think Asante is he still in NXT?
I believe so.
All right, let's go to NXT. Got a few. We got a feud going on between mute yourself till you talk, man. We got a feud between Jada Parker and Lash Legend. Where does this go? Is somebody ready for a main roster call up? Or what's going on?
Man, Jada Parker really like she don't really turn me into a fan. I
Okay.
wasn't big of, but she don't turn me into a fan. I can see her being at the main roster at some point. Last two, I like I said, I like. I do like.
Do I
I
still have
like both.
background noise? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, you
No,
good now.
you okay? You okay? I mean, I can tell you in the car. It's all good. All right, main event. We're gonna go back to what we done discussed. We done discussed uh the those spots that went on in the SmackDown between Jade Cargill, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton. What are your thoughts on everything that went on about the missed spot? About I mean, the ref getting blamed for Nia not kicking
You
out, and
can't blame, for one, you cannot blame that ref for somebody missing a spot. Two,
okay,
can you hear me?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Two, you can't blame the referee for missing a spot. Two, Naya was all over the place in that match. Three, who the hell put a knee in Jade's face? I didn't see that part. All I saw was where everybody came out with the towels and everything, toward the end of it. So I didn't see that part.
She
But
they had a spot where Nia threw her into the stairs, and to my understanding, Jade didn't protect herself, and she got a big gash on her head. It's a nasty one too.
and it went to the white meat.
Yeah, I'm talking about literally. And
I mean,
a lot of fans going in on Nia for that. But Mike was explaining to me that You know, Jade didn't protect herself. And shit happens. Sometimes, you know, when they perform, and that's just one of those situations where shit happens.
Adrenaline. It's just like the old saying goes: six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. It's all the
Yeah.
same thing. You know, that's why I don't blame the referee on that. Should the referee have thrown up her X when she saw it happen? Sure, but in that nick of time, she's in the
No, the
ring.
ref is not getting blamed for that. The ref getting blamed for the spot inside the ring.
She shouldn't have got blamed for that. That's not her. She's not the one who's calling the spots. The one that called the spot is the one that should be blamed. And from what I understand, Tiffany was calling all the spots.
When Tiffany was late getting into the ring when she was calling the spot.
Thank you.
She was late.
I'm glad somebody else saw that instead of me. Because if I would have said that, somebody would have said, "Hey, mother, how you gonna blame? How you gonna blame Tiffany? Tiffany this, Tiffany that?" Because Tiffany's not experienced enough.
When Tiffany started calling spots,
she called
that match.
She called her spots. That's the thing with her. They trying to get her to think faster, and she's just not up to par. And it's been a whole year of this.
And this is the reason why I said, quote, I wanted to see her and Stephanie go head to head, because there's two reasons I want to see it. I want to see if she can hit a home run. Because right now, she's batting 250. If she had 3 layups and she only hit one of them, she had 4 layups, she only hit one of them out the park. So she's batting 250 for me. Secondly,
why so many fans got it's a lot of negativity toward Jade Cargill?
Because these millennial dumbasses don't know what real wrestling is. They don't know how to gauge wrestling. They don't know how to know real from kayfabe. They don't know how that. You can't teach. You try to teach a dog new tricks, a young dog new tricks, but all he wants to do is be scatterbrained, and that's what a lot of these quote unquote wrestling fans are. They want to be keyboard warriors. They want to be these guys that are tough behind the keyboard, but they're not really saying shit.
Well, Mike can identify with that. Yeah, I'm thinking about going back into bodyguard and security, because I think Mike. It's two. I think Mike and Mr. White. I think they need security. It's too much. I can't believe it's something. It's motherfuckers more hated than me. That's.
No, but here's the thing though. When me and Mike go at it, me and Mike, we point the counterpoint at times.
Mm-hmm.
But when I listen to Mike talk about wrestling, and he doesn't talk about it from an emotional standpoint like I do from time to time, because I love this shit.
Well, we all do.
He talks about it straight up.
We all do.
But he's straight up about his. He's black and white. You know, I'm a traditionalist.
All right. I'm gonna ask the same question I asked Mike. What do you think about this angle that's going on between the cousins, Jimmy J and Roman?
I want to see how it works out, to be honest with you. But I want to see it. I want to see it be different. I want to see it different though. I want to see the story actually play itself all the way out, not just be shortened. I want to see it be played all the way out, so that way you got a formal finish and an ending, not just a cliffhanger like you've had the last few times.
Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Naomi's pregnant, which we all know. I'm kind of concerned about her pregnancy. I don't know why I'm kind of concerned, because, to my understanding, did she have an ovary removed?
She did have her ovary removed. She had the ovary removed back the second season of Total Divas.
Couldn't that
She
affect?
had she
Couldn't that affect her?
She should be
that could
fine.
affect her being pregnant, but she did have eggs froze, so she should be fine. But in regards to her age, she is a high risk pregnancy because she doesn't carry one ovary, and she is, older as well. So I can see why they sat her down, and she's probably gonna go on bed rest probably pretty early as well.
Boy, she was funny as hell when she said, "Oh, Big Jim like the Netflix and chill."
Yeah, that was great right there.
Well, I
That
mean,
was epic.
let's on some funny shit now. Back in them Total Diva days, Big Jim wouldn't let Trent rest
Yeah.
now.
No, he was all in that boy.
Like Trent, like every time she walk in the door, she been.
She bent over, yeah. He got his hair down.
What do you think about this NXT doing a version of Survivor Series or War Games or
The showdown, and it's gonna be war games driven, but it's not gonna have the traditional war games vibe. It's gonna be more like how TNA did it. Uh, I forget what it was called. Um, but it's gonna be more of the TNA version of it.
so Kalani Jordan
She
is
signed with TNA.
she officially signed with them.
Yes, she is their champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I know she's the champion, but so it's Trick. Is Trick time with them?
Uh, Trick is not signed with them. Trick is still NXT, and also he and Obafemi may be on their way to the main roster. We know that Obafemi is going to be on the main roster within the next month.
I don't
Trick
see
may
Trick
be
going
headed.
anywhere.
Trick may be heading that way as well.
I don't see Trick going anywhere. He got that title, and I don't think it's gonna be at least a couple of months before they take that off of him for the storyline's sake.
Right, and that's why I said it's within the next few months you'll see Trick, but you're definitely gonna see
But there's no
Obafemi.
place for him on no SmackDown or Raw spot. Like that's the thing. There's no place for him yet. So I don't really see a reason why they bring, because maybe it get closer to AJ Styles retirement. Maybe you do that, but like I don't see a storyline where Trick can fit in. It got to make sense, not just throw him up there. It had to be a storyline with him and Carmelo. Somehow he beat the crap out of Carmelo or whatever the case, or he be a tag team partner. But it has to
And
make
see,
sense.
that was the thing that I had heard was that they were going to be a tag team. That's exactly what I had heard. Is that
But I don't think
after
Trick ready to. I personally don't think he's ready to be a solo star.
Earlier before you came on, I discussed this. I brought up this weird situation between Masha Slamovich and her partner. And what have you heard about that?
so from what I've heard, there was a domestic dispute between her and her partner. She beat the hell out of him, and and she made no bones about it. She said she beat the hell out of him. She's sorry that it happened, but it was something that had to be done, and that's how she put it.
Masha a good one, ain't she, Mike? Masha a goon. God almighty. Like she's not
She
even
Russian.
denying it, bro.
She Russian. So I mean, she's a true Russian. in every sense. She's not gonna take no shit from no man. Ain't no man gonna put her hands on her, and what goes around comes around with her. Fuck around and find out.
That kind of turned me on a little bit. I like that. No man.
What the hell?
No man. No man.
Wow.
I,
Sure. Um,
Mike hadn't suspended me in a while, and I'm kind of getting concerned.
I I'm right there with you because when I read her quote on X, I was like, God damn. And then looking at her without all the makeup and stuff on, Jesus. And she thick with it too. Yeah, yeah.
On my
I
phone,
can see
bro.
why you say that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get fined. I'm just voicing
Mike,
my
how much leeway we
opinion.
got on here? Might be doing 6 things at one time. He probably on the phone. Uh, what else did I okay, this angle with uh ooh, okay, I'll look into it. Just give me 1 second, okay? Give
All
me
right.
1 second.
So before we go any further, I just want to give those flowers, give Ash by Elegance, who we all know as, um, you know, in NXT and in her WWE days. Um, I forget her name now. It was on my brain. Now I completely
She was
lost it.
Dana Brooke. She was Dana Brooke.
Dana Brooke.
In
Yes,
yeah.
I just want to give her flowers because you know when you go through the things that she's went through in her personal life, where she's had the boyfriend commit suicide. Um,
Didn't know this.
she she had a boyfriend that committed suicide. She had the um the injury. Now she's taken. Now she relinquished the belt. Because of injury, and through it all, she's been a professional through and through. And
Okay.
for her to have to give up the title, I mean, it was hard for me to watch. It was hard for me to, you know, I mean, I'm not to be a big sap, but she made me a sap that night, and I just wanted to give her flowers because
Okay. Yeah,
that's a
because I
true
missed.
professional wrestler.
I missed it. I kind of heard. I kind of heard. She basically retired, right?
hmm And I think it has more to do with an injury that she suffered than it does anything. Um, and I think the whole thing with Tiffany Stratton is I think Tiffany Stratton's also got some issues going on, injury going on as well, because they think that after SmackDown, they think that she may have had a concussion as well. Um, so we'll learn more about that, in the next couple of weeks leading up to the next PLE, which is um Crown Jewel.
This angle with the Kabuki Warriors, uh, um, Io and Rio. I asked Mike about it earlier. Why am I smelling that they're gonna cross Rio?
I was looking at this angle altogether, and I see where that possibility comes in at, and I also can see where it could be propelling both EO and Rhea back up to that top level again, and bringing in Oscar again to that top level. Kyrie saying they can motivate her to be at that next level. So I think it's a win-win for all four ladies. But in regards to EO becoming a heel and all this, you already got enough heels.
And you know
And
what?
with the ret-
I,
and with
I
the
think
possible
that
return of Dakota Kai, because there's some rumors that Dakota Kai may have already resigned with
she's
the
already
WWE.
resigned from my understanding.
Hmm.
Yeah. She's
So
already resigned to my understanding.
so you're looking at that, and you look at like I said, the WWE is saturated with so many heels right now. I don't see, I see too many heels, you know. So
I
I
read
don't
something where
see a turn.
I I seen EO talking about um when she said when she was a heel, she had to frown all the time, and she loved to smile. She
Yeah,
enjoyed a
she loves to
smiling
smile.
woman.
Yes,
So that leads me to believe that I think they trying to push towards her doing a heel turn.
because when she won the title by herself the first time before that match at WrestleMania, where I start calling her EO for real, because that's
Okay,
what she was. She was for real at that point. I I really think that EO could stand alone by herself, and I think
well
that's where
yeah, basically she been doing it really.
right. I mean, she's been carrying the division by herself. I mean, everybody's gonna say no. Team Stratton's been doing it. No, no, hell no. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up when you say that. No, don't don't besmirch EO's name like that, because EO has been carrying that division since Rhea went away and went to wrestling. Since Naomi's been pregnant the last year, who have you seen be on top and carry that women's division?
I mean,
EO.
yeah, you got to think about it. You got Liv out, Bianca out. Um, Now what they trying to do with Bailey?
Bailey, they're trying to bring, how she did the Two Faces Bailey, where she was in her head and in her heart. She was torn between doing good and torn between doing going bad. That's what they're doing with Bailey. But at the same time, I don't think that angle is going to work, because Bailey's too great of a wrestler. She's done too much for the sport for you to give her this unbelievably stupid gimmick right now. Because that's what it would be. I think if you go back, not all the way back to the hugger Bailey, but you gotta give her some sort of happiness again, to where she can enjoy the sport again. 'Cause I don't think she's enjoying herself right now. I really don't.
Oh well, we're gonna go ahead on and wrap it up. Appreciate everybody out here. Make sure y'all hit them buttons. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time. Uh, Give me a prediction, Cody versus Seth.
Oh shit, we gotta do this again.
Yep.
The Cody and Seth match the first time, it wasn't a classic. It was a solid B+ match. Second time around, I don't see anything different. I mean, I still see a B+ match between the two of those guys. If I'm gonna pick one, I'd rather see Cody win than I'd rather see Cody win than Seth. But I also want to see CM Punk interfere in some sort of way. I just want to see it in
I
some sort
never
of way.
factored in that because I was saying pretty much that I was leaning towards Seth in this because he has a faction and Cody don't.
Right. But CM Punk's hatred toward Seth, it overrides everything. So that's why I say I want to see CM Punk involved in it. But if it's gonna be a clean matchup, Cody will win. If it's gonna be a dusty finish, I'd rather see a draw than a Seth win.
But we know if Seth don't win, he gonna cry about it. Boy, good God Almighty, get the Kleenex out.
I mean,
I asked.
and I'll do just what everybody else did on SmackDown the other night with Drew McIntyre. Shut the hell up.
I'm so
Everybody
sick
tired
of
of you
him.
whining.
Like, what the fuck the baby's gonna do? This dude whines so fucking much, man. It's crazy. Um, before we go out, last question: is Walter / Gunther? Is he getting the Brock Lesnar treatment? Cause it seems like he only show up
No,
when it's time.
no, he just had nasal surgery.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
he had nasal surgery, and he had another arthroscopic surgery on one of his knees that's been nagging him, and also he had some other nagging injuries that's been going on, and he's been going on for months and months and months. And finally, he's got the rest that he deserves. So he got the broken nose fixed, also the deviated septum that he had suffered, and he actually broke his nose during the WrestleMania match with Jay, and I did
Uh,
not know that.
what what's MLW? What's MLW, David Valentine?
MLW is Major League Wrestling. That's
Okay,
out of South Florida. That's what Zillow 52 is right now.
okay.
That's where David Boy Smith Jr. was. Um, that's what David Boy Smith Jr. was. That's where Brian Pillman Jr. actually came from. So before he went to AEW and then to NXT. So you've had some pretty good wrestlers in that group as well. But what was his question about MLW?
All right, we're gonna go ahead on and get on up out of here, man. I'm trying to
What was
multitask
his?
right now. We're gonna be
Oh,
back
okay.
next Wednesday, same time. For my main event. I'm OG Truth with a 2 Hertz with a Z. And for Mad Mike, uh, y'all make sure y'all check out the heavy hitters tonight. They're getting it going at 9 o'clock, and they got a lot to heavy hit about. But for main
Oh,
event,
and one other thing, man. I'm not a Georgia fan, and I'm a big Auburn
please,
fan. But I'm gonna say
please,
this, man. I'm gonna say this
please.
with one time. The officiating the last 2 weeks has been horrible, but Kirby Smart got outcoached Saturday night,
Oh, big time.
and one play, that fourth down play when you went tempo instead of getting the 3 points, you out-asked yourself. I mean, you Nick Saban yourself with that. I mean, why would you give the ball to Cass Jones when you have two wide receivers they have catching radiuses of of the size of a 12-foot alligator? I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to put that in a wrestling program, but I don't like it. I think Hugh Freeze needs to go. I think the experiment with Jimmy Rain and those boosters with Auburn, that needs to cease. He needs to go. Period. I've said it. I'm going to say it. I'll say it again. And if you have a football program that you want me to come on, I will say it there as well.
All right, son. You got anything? Got anything else before we get out of here?
I just want Seth Rollins to go away. I'm so tired of his bitchy ass storylines. That shit is getting very annoying. Just go the fuck
Hmm.
away forever. I don't care if he ever comes back. I really mean that.
Let's not do the visionary, the revolutionary. Let's not do him like that. Let's not do Becky's hot husband like that.
Becky's hot husband. He got a flat back like she do too.
Good God
Not that
Almighty.
I've been looking, just saying.
And they wear the
Man,
same clothes.
they wear the same
Yeah,
damn clothes.
yeah.
He be wearing her high heels and shit. Like, man, just go away, bro.
But I mean, I like the Mario shoes though. The red shoes. I like them shoes. I'm sorry, I like them. But do I want a pair? Fuck no. They don't fit right on my feet.
I gotta give Becky a look shout out. Becky look good in that old leather suit she had on a couple weeks ago.
The
Because
devil
You
is
know, red
well,
leather.
no.
women supposed to wear stuff like that, though.
I said, okay,
But wouldn't
Becky.
it look better on Bailey though?
No, let's talk. Let's talk about Bailey. I don't want to bust on the show.
I'm, I'm about to get suspended.
Or Bailey
Bailey,
or I mean even Naomi or Io
No,
Scott
let's
might
not
even
talk
look good in
about
that leather
no.
too.
Bailey done finally got that grown woman fine in him.
She done got that
Bailey.
Jennifer Love Hewitt, you know how she done got them curves. She done grew into a curve, boy.
Jennifer
She
Love
living her
Hewitt ain't
best
got
life.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Love Hewitt ain't got that kind of ass.
And
No,
she
but
getting thick. She in her thick phase though.
You know, Bailey having some good relations. That's what it is.
shut up.
But with who though? I mean, like
Don't worry.
as far as we
Don't
know,
get
she's
involved
single.
with it.
Huh?
As far as
Don't
we
get
know, she's
involved with it.
single. So
Yeah. So she can be free. She can be free with how she moves.
boy, but she did. They did do. She did. Was on TikTok. No, it wasn't TikTok. It was Instagram. Instagram. She did. She was in a thong, boy, on the boat with some other wrestlers.
Oh
I want
boy.
to say Naomi and I want to say it was Naomi and Io. Oh my god, they showed Io's ass. Io was so golden brown and her booty looked so perfect.
Listen, we gotta get up out of here because I already know. Listen, y'all. He got a thing for those
Yeah.
Look,
Orient.
Yeah.
look.
Hey,
I'm just like Rampage. He got some Japanese niggas. I want some Japanese
let me tell you something.
niggas.
EO slick with boy. Hey boy, EO wants some shorts. See now y'all about to get me stuck. And EO is one of they mentioned wrestlers who don't wear underwear. She's one that don't.
She would. Yep,
She's one that don't. And
and she damn sure don't.
boy, hey, that little thing almost I was almost escaping out of them trucks. I was like, whoa.
Monday.
But look, man, we gotta get up out of here, man. Y'all make sure
Yeah,
y'all
we
catch.
do. We do.
Mike, what y'all got coming up on the heavy hitters?
We're gonna talk some college and some recap on the first four games of Atlanta Falcons.
Can I give you my recap on that? Falcons halfway great. Bears halfway horrible.
Good God, man.
David Valentine say, come on, David. You say they bad?
No, I think it mean bad in a good way.
Oh, bad in a good way. All right, man, we gotta get out of here, man. We see you guys next Wednesday, man. Same time for Senator Mike. And the main event, I'm OG Truth with a 2, Hurst with a Z. And with the exclusive world wrestling, we always seek and speak what? The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. See you guys in 6 days and 23 hours. We out.
Love God, love each other.
Yep.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Like